Once you turn 60, the only reliable support is not family, but these 6 pillars. Once you turn 60, life shifts in subtle but powerful ways. You begin to see things more clearly: relationships, priorities, time. And perhaps the most unexpected realization is this: the only truly reliable support in your 60s and beyond isn't your family. It's something else entirely. In today's video, we'll explore the 6 pillars of support that every person over 60 needs to build and protect. These are the cornerstones of strength, peace, and independence in your later years. Let's start with a hard truth. Family, children, siblings, even spouses can be loving, but they're not always dependable in the ways we expect. Life gets busy, priorities shift, and emotional closeness doesn't always translate to real-life support. Depending solely on family sets you up for disappointment, and sometimes heartbreak. That's why building a life supported by internal strength and external stability becomes essential. Let's dive into the first pillar. Money won't buy happiness, but it buys freedom. Financial independence means not being a burden. It means making choices freely, from where you live to how you spend your days. Start by simplifying. Cut unnecessary expenses. Invest in health insurance. Make a will. And if you haven't already, consider passive income sources, like rentals, dividends, or part-time work that brings joy. The goal isn't luxury, it's freedom and dignity. Your body becomes your true home. At 60 and beyond, mobility is freedom. Energy is power. Prioritize low-impact activities, daily walks, tai chi, swimming. Eat light and clean. And most importantly, listen to your body. Regular checkups, screenings, and consistent movement can extend not just your years, but your quality of life. If your legs are strong and your breath is steady, you hold a kind of wealth no one can steal. What happens in the mind shapes your entire world. Aging often brings loneliness, loss, or regret, but it can also bring clarity, peace, and self-knowledge. The key is building mental resilience. Talk to someone, a therapist, a support group, a trusted friend. Meditate. Read philosophy. Practice gratitude. Emotional strength doesn't mean suppressing pain. It means moving through it with grace. After all, your mind is the lens through which you see everything else. You need community, not just family. Cultivate friendships, old and new. Join local groups, attend events, volunteer, or simply get to know your neighbors. In your 60s, relationships are less about quantity and more about quality and shared energy. A good friend who listens without judgment can be more valuable than a dozen distracted relatives. What gets you up in the morning? Purpose is oxygen for the soul. Maybe it's mentoring the younger generation. Maybe it's gardening or writing your memoir, or learning something new. The beauty of this chapter is freedom. You can choose how to spend your time. Don't let the world convince you that you're past your prime. This is your prime if you live it with meaning. Lastly, your spiritual core. Whether you follow a religion or simply believe in something greater, having a spiritual anchor gives you peace when nothing else can. It helps you accept what can't be controlled, find hope in dark times, and stay humble in joyful ones. Meditation, prayer, time in nature, sacred texts, or simple silence. Whatever brings you closer to your inner truth, embrace it. Because when all else fades, this pillar remains. So, once you turn 60, remember this: the world owes you nothing, but you owe yourself everything. Don't wait for support, build it. With these 6 pillars: financial independence, physical health, emotional strength, community, purpose, and spiritual anchoring, you can craft a life of meaning, even in solitude. You are not fading, you're refining. Not disappearing, but distilling into your truest self. The unseen enemies after 60, what drains your strength without you noticing after 60, it's not just about what you build. It's also about what you let go of. There are hidden enemies that quietly drain your energy, confidence, and time. If you don't recognize them, they rob you of your golden years without making a sound. 1. Guilt from saying no. Too many seniors continue saying yes to responsibilities, favors, or emotional burdens out of guilt. But every yes that goes against your peace is a step away from your own well-being. Practice saying no without an explanation. You've spent decades serving others, now you must serve yourself first. 2. Excessive news consumption. Constant news can drain your spirit, feeding fear, anxiety, and helplessness. Stay informed, but don't drown in it. Limit news to 20 minutes a day. Choose uplifting stories or educational content that expands your mind instead of shrinking your hope.
3. Comparing yourself to others. At this age, the only comparison that matters is with your past self. Ignore how well someone else's children treat them, what others own, or how active someone looks online. You don't know their full story. Focus on how far you've come emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Bonus Pillar 7, Digital Confidence, Thriving in a Modern World. Technology is not just for the young. Seniors who embrace it unlock a powerful new form of independence. Learning to use basic technology can protect you from isolation, empower your decision-making, and even improve your finances and health. Practical steps. Learn how to use a smartphone properly: messaging, video calls, photo storage, and reminders. Understand basic digital banking to check accounts, pay bills, and avoid scams. Join an online learning platform or YouTube channels tailored for seniors. There are thousands of resources at your fingertips. Explore telemedicine options. You can talk to doctors from home, refill prescriptions, or monitor your health digitally. Use social media wisely, not for comparison, but for connection. Reconnect with old friends or join senior communities online. You don't have to become a tech expert. Just knowing the basics can expand your world, even from your armchair. Bonus Pillar 8, Emotional Boundaries. Stop carrying what's not yours. Many people over 60 continue to carry emotional burdens that don't belong to them: unresolved family conflicts, guilt over past decisions, or pain from being misunderstood. The truth? You can release it all. This stage of life is not for proving yourself. It's for freeing yourself. Set boundaries gently but firmly. Don't tolerate disrespect, even from family. Don't explain your life choices to those who never cared to understand. Stop fixing everyone else's problems. Let go of grudges, not for them, but for you. When you draw emotional boundaries, you don't push people away. You invite peace in. Bonus Pillar 9, A Deep Connection with Nature. One of the most healing, grounding, and renewing forms of support is available for free, and it's right outside your door. Walking among trees. Sitting quietly near water. Listening to birds in the morning. Gardening with your bare hands. These are not hobbies, they are medicines for the soul. After 60, make it a practice. Walk outside every day, even if only for 10 minutes. Grow something: a plant, a flower, a vegetable. Watch the sunrise or sunset. Let your breath match the rhythm of the sky. Keep a small nature journal. Track what you notice. The smell of earth after rain. The warmth of the morning sun on your back. Nature teaches you to age gracefully. It withers with beauty. It slows down with wisdom. And it regenerates quietly, just like your spirit can. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone who needs to hear it.